with a lot of what Beto just said. The goal of our campaign is not complicated. It is about justice. It is about economic justice. It is about racial justice. It is about environmental justice. And it is about social justice. What America means to us is a nation in which we will end all forms of discrimination. Ending discrimination with regard to employment.
Yeah.
It means ending discrimination with regard to housing. It means ending discrimination regarding military service. It means ending discrimination regarding marriage. And it means being able to buy a wedding cake at any bakery in America. Unfortunately, we now have a president who is a racist, who is a sexist, who is a xenophobe, who is a religious bigot, who is a homophobe. Now this month, we are celebrating a rather extraordinary event, and that is the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall Uprising. And as I have always believed, real change never takes place from the top on down. It is always from the bottom on up. Whether it is the issue of labor rights, whether it is the issue of civil rights, whether it is the issue of women's rights, whether it is the issue of environmental rights, or whether it is the issue of gay rights, change always takes place when millions of people stand up for justice. Now, it gives me no pleasure, it truly does not, to tell you that the idea of justice and the idea of equal rights is now under massive assault in our country. We are seeing an attack on women's right to control their own bodies. We are seeing beautiful little children being ripped from the arms of their mothers at the border. We are seeing attacks against our Muslim brothers and sisters. And when it comes to equal rights for the LGBT community, it is the same sad story today. We are seeing a Trump Justice Department try to make it legal for people to be fired because they are gay. We are seeing a Trump Justice Department argue that businesses can turn away customers. Imagine that. Because they are gay. We have seen the Trump administration try to roll back protections for transgender people, and the Trump Education Department roll back protections for transgender students.
That ain't right.
In America today, sadly and tragically, we are seeing hate crimes against the LGBT community increase, and we have recently seen the Trump State Department actually try to limit embassies from flying the pride flag.
That ain't right.
Now, I have to tell you that this issue of gay rights is not something new to me. Way back, before it was politically popular back in 1983, the mayor of the city of Burlington, Vermont, I supported our first gay pride parade. And that was before it was popular. And we passed landmark housing ordinance that protected people from being discriminated against based on their sexual orientation. Today you're looking at a candidate for president who opposed, again, when it wasn't so popular, the so-called Defense of Marriage Act. You remember that? We opposed the Don't Ask, Don't Tell military policy. And I'm proud to represent the state of Vermont, which was the first state in the country whose legislature legalized gay marriage. Brothers and sisters, we have a struggle in front of us at an unprecedented moment in American history. We have a president who is doing something that no president that I can recall has ever done, and that is trying to divide our people up rather than bring them together. We have a president who is leashing horrendous attacks against women who, in my view, have the constitutional right to control their own bodies. He is unleashing prejudice against undocumented people in this country, immigrants. And in my view, instead of demonizing immigrants, our job is to pass comprehensive immigration reform. And he is, as I just mentioned, fomenting prejudice against the LGBT and transgender community. So what our job is not only to stand up to Trump, the most dangerous president in American history. Our job is to do exactly the opposite of what he is trying to do. He wants to divide us. We bring our people together around non-discriminatory policies and an agenda which speaks to the needs of all of our people and not just the 1%. All of our people need health care as a human right. And that is why we will pass a Medicare for all single benefit. To earn wages that allow them to live in dignity and respect, which is why we're going to raise the minimum wage to a living wage, $15 an hour. God only knows that every person here, every person in Iowa and Vermont needs to live in a planet that is healthy and is habitable. That is why together we will take on the fossil fuel industry. We will transform our energy system away from fossil fuel to energy efficiency and sustainability. Brothers and sisters, we are in this struggle together. Whether we are black or white or Latino, whether we're Native American, whether we are Asian American, whether we are gay or straight, whether we are native born or immigrant, whether we are male or female. In this moment in American history, we stand together and we fight for justice for all.